Hey, this shit wavy.
What is up, my Capricorns? It is me, Ermelino Bodo, and you're watching Alchemy, where we transmute darkness to light. I am so excited to have you guys here. As you can see by the title, we are doing a monthly energy taroscope, astrology scope for the sign of Capricorn, for the month of June. So I'm so excited for you guys to be here. We are in the middle of eclipse season, okay? So we're going to get into that energy, the faded energy of eclipse season, what house it's hitting for you guys, and what you guys should be expecting. So before we get into it, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Hit that notification bell if you want to stay up to date on my readings, because I'll be doing weekly readings, at random pick a card readings, and along with the monthly sign specific readings. And I'm really looking forward to it because life's about to get crazy, y'all, in the best way. We're about to get realigned, and I want you guys to be hip to the change. I sound like an auntie, but really, I want you guys to be really, really aware of what's going on, because eclipse season can bring a lot of stress, because there's a lot of change. And the thing about stress, or change rather, even good change brings stress. So I want you guys to be aware of the changes that are coming so you can stay in the best health and stay prepared, and also make the best decisions that are for your life, for your soul. I just saw 111 as well, when I was saying make the best decisions for your life, for your soul. And I feel like I saw that at that time because eclipse season is all about realignment. Like, at times we feel like we're on the right path, but the divine has another plan. So intuition is going to be a big theme for this month for all people, and learning how to rely on spirit and learning how to surrender to spirit's timeline, because it's always the best timeline. We have free will, of course, but I do believe there are certain things that are faded, or certain energies that are faded, and it's up to us to learn how to navigate those energies and surrender to them and trust them rather than fight the wave, fight the current. That's just going to make it harder because the changes are happening anyway. So basically, for me, the energy of eclipse season is to go with the flow and accept the divine changes that are happening, because they're for our highest good, even if we don't see it at the time. But I have a really good feeling about you guys, all right? So the new moon you guys are having is in your 6th house, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, your 6th house. Okay, we're currently Mercury is retrograde, and I'm probably going to be stuttering a lot and stuff because I'm a Gemini moon and rising, okay, and Mercury's retrograde in our sign, so bear with me. But it's retrograding your 6th house of career, like your job, your day-to-day job, your coworkers, your health, just what you do on the day-to-day, almost like the mundane things, which rolled by Virgo. But it's such an important house, because what you do every day, the energy you put into your activities every day, influences how you feel, influences your life. It's really additive. It's so important, paying attention to the little things. So you guys are probably having a lot of busy appointments, health appointments, a lot of meetings at work, just tending to the little stuff. It could be a little annoying. You could feel like your schedule is out of control, but we're about to get into the energy for June, okay, to see how you guys can maximize this energy, because you also have a full moon in your sign at the end of the month. So y'all about to step into your power, okay? So this new moon solar eclipse in Gemini on the 10th is going to really set you guys up for the full moon at the end of the month. I believe it's the 24th. Yes, in your 4th house. So take advantage of that new moon, set some good intentions, be specific, and we're going to get into it, all right? So let's see. So for the first week, we have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. This is your soul oracle, all right, for the first week, the energy influencing you guys. And I really do believe that this is because we're still in the energy of that full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius that was last month. So eclipse energy lasts about 6 months. So it's additive. It adds on to each other. So you guys are in that element of transformation. Anytime there's a new moon or any transit in Sagittarius, it's all about expansion. It's all about learning new things, putting yourself out there, being more authentic. So you're definitely in a time where you're learning to be more authentic in the workplace. You're learning to treat yourself better, eat better foods, cook more meals. It's just a big change in your day-to-day life, and also a big change in how you view yourself, okay, and your relationship with others. Denial for the second week. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So I'm going to briefly go over the energies of these and then give a comprehensive look. 3rd week, indecision reverse. I use my intuition in all aspects. 4th week, love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay. So basically for the month of June, what I see for you guys is definitely learning how to rely on spirit and learning how to be practical, but also be spiritual and understand that both are very important. The Two of Pentacles is what's coming to mind with me right now, learning to juggle two things, but I feel like it's learning to juggle two aspects of life, two ways of viewing life, viewing it in the practical sense and also viewing it in the spiritual realm. Because during eclipse season, I always feel like the veils are very thin. Our north and south nodes are being activated. So really we're learning to step into fate. And part of that is learning how to trust ourselves and not trust our fears. In the sense, learning how to distinguish between insecurity and our intuition. And I say that because with all of your cards, there's a lot of red and orange, which is like your solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. But then there's so much purple as well, which is your upper chakras. And I feel like spirit is asking you to learn how to find balance between the two with all this change. Because with change, upright at the first week and love at the bottom of the week, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I feel like your main lesson during this month is learning how to find love in the day-to-day, making spirit a part of your whole life, and not in like I have to be a monk and zen all day, kind of like being zen all day, but really like doing things with intent. That's what I'm looking for. So like even when you wake up, being intentional about thanking God, thank the universe, whoever you believe in, what deity, your higher self, thank you for waking me up this morning. When you're making your tea, just being aware of the blessings, just being more conscious of what you're doing and how blessed you are, will definitely make a big difference. And I feel like spirit's also calling you to learn with this denial reverse. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness, to learn how to integrate your feelings into your life and not be afraid of them. I feel like with Capricorns, oftentimes you guys are so, I don't want to say cerebral, that's more air signs, but kind of in the sense like it has to make sense, like feelings don't matter as much, like they don't inform your decisions, but feelings inform like what your soul is trying to speak to you. So I feel like spirit is teaching you how to let your feelings inform your life so you can make holistic decisions that better you as a whole. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Okay, so you can be more present in the real world and also present with spirit and just have alignment all over. I'm getting a really like zen energy with you guys and I love it. So let's see what the energy oracles correspond with this and we'll get a bigger story with the tarot. Okay, so let's flip these two. Oh, how beautiful. Okay, let me just keep flipping. All right, so spirit is definitely asking you guys just to get in alignment in general, because in the last 2 weeks, we have third chakra Archangel Chamuel and fourth chakra for the fourth week. Ironically, third and fourth chakras for each week, Archangel Raphael. Spirit's asking you to open up your heart and open up your creative space, okay? So all of this change and getting in touch with your emotions and things like that is very important, because you're going to need to have these chakras open and activated so you can be your most authentic self. This is happening during your full moon in Capricorn in your sign. So spirit's really asking you to like allow your inner child to play, to lead from the heart, and be, I keep saying be your most authentic self, but really when there's a full moon in your sign in your first house, it's like a redo of you. You're redefining you. So whatever seeds you planted during that new moon in Capricorn, during like, what was it, December? No, in December, I think, or no, it was in early January. You're going to start seeing seeds of them now. But before that, there's going to be a big change, okay? Because in the first week, we have Victory Reverse with the World Upright. So with Victory Reverse and the World Upright, it's interesting. These came out together. Beautiful cards. With this change, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I feel like this victory, because this is a general reading, this part of the reading, it's not about work necessarily or love, but there is something that you either applied to or put your energy into. Something didn't go as planned, okay? And it involved a lot of your creativity and it involved a lot of, your inner child was coming out to play. Like you were really excited about this opportunity. You thought it would bring a whole new beginning, because that 28 reduces to a 10, which is a 1, which is about beginnings, okay? Your soul beginning. But this is reverse. So something was blocked, but it really opened up something better with this World card clarifying it. And you guys have a lot of consecutive numbers. I realize this is 28 and 29. And at the end, you have 37 and 38. So things are happening in divine order, even if you can't tell. But there was definitely a loss that happened. But the energy that clarified it, which I didn't ask for a clarifier, they came out together, was the World Upright, which is this opportunity in the past. It could be the first week of June or something that happened last month or the months before. Once again, this is a general reading, but it opened you up to a whole new world, like a whole new network, okay? You guys probably got a good new job, or could be looking for a new job. You could be traveling. You could be connecting with people from around the world. Either way, a karmic cycle has ended and a new one is beginning. And that's like the theme for a lot of signs. But with you guys, I see it really, sorry, my neighbor just walked past. I see it really big. Like the world is your oyster. So Spirit is asking you in this first week of June to think about your biggest life dreams. Think about who you want to be known as in the world. Who is Capricorn? Like, who am I really? Who did I want to be when I was a kid? Is my little kid self happy? That's something that's coming to mind right now. Because like I mentioned before, those intentions you set at the new moon, you'll start to see manifestations at new moon, stellar eclipse, okay? It's super new moon. You'll start to see manifestations during that full moon in Capricorn. And you want it to align with who you want to be, because that's in your first house. And your first house is like your rising energy. It's like how people see you, your physical fitness, the way you appear to the world, like the way you appear to yourself. Like it's the shell of you, which is still a part of you, you know? So set intentions around that. In the second week, now with this denial, there's community reverse, and this makes a lot of sense, or adds more color, because when community is reversed, it's basically you feeling like, it sounds stereotypical, but like you're not a part of a community, or you don't have your soul family per se. It could indicate a breakup. It could indicate you not, but I don't really get breakup energy. I'm getting more just not feeling like you know your place in the world after this big change has happened. And it makes a lot of sense because you're finding yourself, and Spirit is saying don't deny that feeling of feeling like you could be like lost, or that you don't have your soul family, or that you're not being your most authentic self all the time with your friends, or you don't know how to show that part to yourself. Because once again, with denial, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. And it's so interesting, a really specific message came out, but I'm channeling right now, and I just heard like coming out. So it is June too, so it's Pride Month, and I really feel like some of you guys probably aren't out with some of your friends or some of your family members, and you're in denial about how that makes you feel. Not like you think they'll judge you. Some of you might feel that way, but you just don't talk about it. And I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to like be yourself authentically, have conversations with those people you feel comfortable with, that you know will love and support you. Go to a therapist, or just find new friends, people that are on your vibe where you don't have to hide yourself. It doesn't have to be that's the example that came, but in general, I feel like you guys are learning that you don't necessarily vibe with the people you're around, or you're not being your most authentic self, and Spirit is asking you to change that, okay? Let me get a clarifier for this community, and then also for these chakras. Holy Spirit, please give me a clarifier for my Capricorns for this community reverse, and then this third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, and then fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Holy Spirit. Okay, yeah, I like that. All right, we got some money coming in. Hi. So overall energy we have at the bottom of the deck, Archangel Metatron, who I love, okay? He's right there by God. He has all the secrets in the little scribe. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, look him up. He's dope. But this is your crown chakra. I just saw 1212. Step out your comfort zone. This is your crown chakra. And the crown connects you to the universal consciousness. It's not just your third eye. It's really like connecting you to other dimensions. I cannot say that word, akshaic records, like your life path, your soul path, who you were and who you're becoming. And I'm getting a lot of energy with you guys. It's really exciting. And Spirit is really asking you to tap in, meditate, ground yourself, do that work, like do the work, journal, free write, script, do all that good spiritual stuff so you can be aware of what you actually want, who you want to be. Because when that full moon comes, it's all about you, all eyes on you. So you want to make sure you know who you are and that you're presenting yourself in the best possible light for your soul's path, okay? So the clarifier we got for community reverse is adjacent possibilities, which I love this upright. You see here with this, you see there's a clear path. There's one door that's clearly open. You're going to go to that door. But what else do you see right here? You see a lot of doors on the way, and there's a door on the floor. There's some on the left, some on the right, some are open, some are closed. Spirit is giving you a chance to find yourself, find your tribe. Like you don't have to just be identified by one group, one trait. I'm also getting like, let's say race, for instance. I'll use myself. I'm a Black woman, okay? So, I'm on the road to finding myself. I can join some blogs for Black women. I could join groups for Black actresses, but I'm also Nigerian. I'm half Nigerian. I'm American, so I can join a community focused on those things. And I love tarot. Like there's a lot of different things that make up you, and Spirit is saying you don't have to just choose one. However, like going through all these doors will still lead you to will still lead you to your higher self. So I feel like Spirit is saying play, like hang out with different friends, go to different activities, and be open to the possibilities. And 2 + 2 + 4 is 6. And to me, that's about balance, divine balance, equal give and take. It's just beautiful. I don't know. I feel like this victory reverse, opening you up to this whole new world, like you being forced to seek. That's what I'm getting. Seek is allowing you to have fun and play and find new groups of people and activities to go with. And so in the third week with this indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. We see third chakra Archangel Chamuel with the Angel of Strength upright. So these two together speak to me of inner child healing, living out loud. I'm hearing both those things, living out loud. And when I say inner child healing and living out loud, it's like when you were a child, once upon a time, we didn't have any fears. Once upon a time, we allowed ourselves to daydream and just live from like our gut. We knew who we were. We knew who we wanted to be. And if we didn't, we had no issue like finding it out. We didn't judge ourselves in the process. And I feel like in the third week of June, you're going to be presented with an opportunity or an experience. It's going to force you to rely on your intuition. And even though this is purple and you think of your third eye, I also think of your intuition as your solar plexus chakra, which is all this yellow, because your second brain is your gut. Your health happens in your gut. So much disease is formed in your gut. This comes from someone who has had gut issues. So, and you see here, he's holding the solar plexus, like this bright yellow crystal. I'm thinking citrine right here. There's so much yellow around him. You could also pray to this Angel Chamuel, but really Spirit is asking you to use your strength and advocate for yourself. Use your strength and put yourself out there and be who you need to be. And with this indecision reverse, which is speaking of the intuition, I feel like you may feel like Spirit's quiet at this time. Like you're like, what the hell, Spirit? Like I'm asking for advice. I don't know where to go, or I'm feeling kind of lost. Can you give me a sign? And I feel like Spirit is teaching you to rely on yourself and to rely on your gut, because you got the answers, boo. Okay. So I'm loving the final week, and I think you guys will too, because when I asked for a clarifier for that heart chakra, which is interesting, it was love and then the heart chakra. So definitely your heart chakra is a big theme, and living authentically and imbuing love in all that you do. And the last week of June is a big thing. We got Zord value, okay? I like that, because this is money, honey, but it's also self-esteem. It's also learning to value yourself. And I feel like Spirit, because you Capricorns, y'all love money, you love status, so this is great. But I feel like Spirit brought this last. This is your last little hooray card, so you guys can know what it's really all about, what life is really all about, what your job is really all about. It's not about the status and money. It's about the intention you put into it and how your work impacts and benefits others. You don't have to be, and how you feel when you do work. You don't have to be working in a service field, but just remembering that regardless of what you do, you are of service in some capacity, matters, okay? And I feel like you guys are going to be getting a big bonus, money, new job, new opportunity. Once again, the root chakra, the solar plexus chakra, once you open up those chakras and live out loud and live from the heart, it's going to open up more opportunities for you, okay? And once you live with gratitude, because I commit to the practice of saying the good in all things. This is gratitude right here. Once you realize how blessed you are to even be able to work, to be able to even apply to a job, to be able to even have the leisurely time to listen to a tarot reading like this, then those doors of opportunity will swing open, and they're fated doors. And this is happening during the week of your full moon. So congrats, okay? So like I said, set those intentions during the new moon, because I see beautiful things coming. Yeah, I see beautiful things coming. So now we're going to get specifically into the career. I already pre-shuffled, chose your your Archangel Tarot cards for the next few weeks. So let's see what we have here. These were here. Okay. You got the World again. Wow! Boss energy. Okay. So here with the Change upright with Victory reverse and the World, we have both these cards reversed. Divine guidance, Archangel Sandalphon. The search for meaning of life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. This came out reversed with this, Queen of Gabriel. Passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. Okay. You can do anything right now. Go after you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Let me show you this as well. So both these cards came out upright for the first week of June, or like the end of May. And they came out reversed. And I feel like, once again, this has to deal with that Victory reversed. And when I think of divine guidance, I'm getting like Hierophant energy. You guys could have been let go from a job or left a job in the past. Or you guys feel like you guys didn't take advice or got bad advice, and it led you guys to feeling a little yeah, very insecure, to be honest, not a little bit, very insecure. Or you could have been dealing with someone or like an institution in general that was just really domineering, or you just didn't vibe with it, which makes sense with that community reverse. Like you weren't vibing with the energy of the past. It was like inauthentic. It could either be that people were really prissy and stuck up and thought they were the ish, or this could have been you, to be honest, and you were really arrogant in your past, and you were ignoring like the signs that this wasn't the best way to go, or you should do this and that, and it brought you to that victory reverse. But it also brought you to the world opening up. So it's interesting I say that because the next card is the World again. Archangel Michael, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So yeah, so this change that happened at the end of May or in the first week of June is causing you to open up. We have double worlds, okay? Like spirit is definitely telling you the world is your oyster. So this ending that happened opened up your world, and this new beginning where this community reverse and all these adjacent possibilities. Archangel Michael, the higher beings of this universe, your angels, ancestors, God, the Holy Spirit, they're really asking you to really think about who you are, Capricorn, and what you want to be. Like you're given a golden ticket right now to release all the things during that full moon in Capricorn that aren't authentic to you and be your true self. So please take advantage, and you can set intentions with that 6th house energy to like, I want to feel like myself every single day. Every single day, I want to do things that reflect my unique nature. I want my job tasks to reflect what I actually want to be doing in life. Like you can be very specific. You can script, do all those things because spirit is asking you to be yourself, okay? And dream big. Like, but the world is like big endings and big beginnings. Like it's amazing. So during the 3rd week with strength and the Archangel Chamuel, we have 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So I feel like whatever change happened in your guys' past that caused you to have to like seek out other possibilities, I feel like since y'all Capricorns, you know what I'm saying, you guys care about status. You care about what it looks like to other people rather than what you're feeling like. And spirit is asking you, yes, ask on the angel of strength. You know, if you have busy hours at work, sometimes you can't help it, but also learn how to ask, like delegate tasks, also learn to say no, and also learn to prioritize your self-care. I definitely feel like you guys are going to need to focus on your health, because the 6th house is also not just about your work, it's about your health. Like, what are you eating? What are you drinking? How are you resting? Resting and having fun is a part of health as well. And I see with this 10 of Gabriel, you guys could be overwhelming yourself unnecessarily when you can also ask spirit for help as well. Not just people, because this angel of strength is right here. Like y'all are coming in as the lion, and it's interesting. Your 4th card is the emperor, and in some decks, my other tarot deck, there's a lion there. You guys are strong. Y'all protected. Y'all got pride, which is great. But you know, pride comes before the fall, so you don't want to do too much. And I don't see you guys doing that, but spirit's warning about it, so I'm just being honest. Like, don't do too much. Don't spread yourself too thin, because the blessings are already coming, okay? Because we have the emperor. And I love this energy. Archangel Uriel, stability and efficiency, taking charge of action, ambitious plans. Keyword, ambitious plans. And you see here, he's holding a wand. This reminds me of like the Ace of Wands. Ambitious plans. So during that new moon, make plans for this money you're trying to bring in, because it's gonna come. The emperor with the door to values, like CEO vibes, successful side hustle vibes, investment vibes, like getting a great return on your dividends, your forex, your Bitcoin, whatever you're doing. Like, you're stepping up to be a boss. You're being reborn to be that leader in your field or in your relationship, whatever your community that you want to be. But you have to make plans, ambitious ones, stick to them, and make them realistic, okay? And don't beat yourself up if things don't go perfect right away. But I definitely see great career energy, all right? Great career energy. You guys are stepping into your power. So now we're going to get into the romance angels. I already pre-shuffled these, so let's see what love energy y'all got. Okay. Well, honestly, this is really interesting. For those of you who are dealing with someone, I feel like in the past, it's weird. I'm not getting a real relationship. So I feel like most of you probably aren't in one, or you were in a situationship. So I'm going to say the relationship thing I'm saying first. The first week, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, along with the second week, past life relationship. You have known each other before. So during the first week, I feel like you're focused on healing yourself, and so is your partner. Healing yourself as in healing family issues, getting rid of finding out your triggers and whatever repetitive patterns you keep bringing into relationships, and you keep attracting the same type of person. I feel like that's what you guys have been working on. Even if you're together with someone, I feel like you guys probably notice each other's triggers, and you're like, hey, we need to handle this. Like, you're doing the work. You guys were doing the work. And the second week, past life relationship, this could be you guys meeting someone from a past life, like a new person, or it could be you guys rekindling something in the current. And I feel like Spirit, if you guys are rekindling something, or if you guys are meeting someone new, I feel like Spirit is asking you to give this person a chance. But it's interesting because it's Mercury retrograde, so I feel like Spirit's asking you to give them a chance just to like get your feet wet. You don't know how things are going to be, you know what I mean? But so it's like just to get your feet wet with these new lessons you learned with healing family issues in the past. And I also say that because in the fourth week, ironically, with the daughter value and the emperor and the heart chakra and love, all these great energies, I see unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I'm going to ask for a clarifier, but the only thing I could see, honestly, with that is Spirit like saying that, you know, you can date around, you can have fun, but when you see a red flag, go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or when you feel the energy's off, go. This is like a test to love yourself with that first house energy too. And I'm not saying the universe puts you through tests, but it's really just a situation for you to see if you actually understand how valuable you are. Daughter value also, how valuable you are. Like, you know, maybe you're putting in more than this person, or they're putting in more. And I don't even think this means, no, the relationship's not going to work, but I feel like Spirit is saying someone have to take a step back and work on their self-esteem. And it might be you. Interesting. The bottom of the deck, love yourself first reverse. So it probably could not be you. It could be you having to, you know, work on your self-esteem a bit. Either way, Spirit is still saying for you to get out and have fun. Because when I got the clarifiers for unrequited love, it was flirt and new love together. All right. So flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, and then new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So even if, okay, this person is unrequited, I feel like since you're leveling up so much, you're going to have options. Like, especially with these world cards, both of them here, this is you putting yourself out there, and you're seen as the boss, the emperor. Like, you know what? You ain't going to work. That's fine. You're not giving it to me. That's fine. I feel like it won't even be that big of a deal. It's going to be like off to the next, and not even in like a promiscuous way, just in like a I know my value way, and I'm grown, and I know what I want, and I'm about to go get it, or I'm gonna have fun, you know what I mean? So I feel like you're gonna have options. And for those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like you guys are rekindling your relationship. With this give a relationship a chance, with this unrequited love, flirt, and new love, I definitely feel like if you guys don't break up, some of you guys could, but I feel like it's more of a rekindling, to be honest. You guys are definitely going to like find the fire back in your relationship, and then it'll feel like a new love all over again once you guys do the work, okay? And if not, then y'all going to leave that and you're going to flirt and put yourself out there and find somebody else. Either way, Capricorn is winning this month, all right? So let me choose. Oh, your self-care. Your self-care oracle cards. I already did. So we have flow like water reversed and write a gratitude list upright. And this just ties into your reading so well, because I feel like the gratitude list is dealing all with the love chakra, the heart chakra, and the solar plexus, and also with that denial and indecision reverse. Like, I feel like Spirit is really asking you to get clarity on your life and how blessed you are. So, one, so you could better manifest, and two, just so you can see that life is like good. Life's really good for you now, and it kind of always has been. And writing a gratitude list keeps your vibration high, so you can attract the best life has to offer in all aspects. And with flow like water reversed, I feel like this goes with that 10 of Wands energy. This is the wrong card. Sorry. Flow like water. It was reversed with this 10 of Wands energy. And what number? It says 24. That's 6. That's imbalance. I feel like you guys could be putting too much energy into work or too much energy into the practical and not focusing on your emotional life and your spiritual life. And Spirit is asking you to let go a little bit and make sure you incorporate spirituality into your routine. And don't make it feel like a chore. Realize it's good for you. And even with this flow like water too, you see her diving deep. And this is so interesting. She has the red on her thigh, and that reminds me of the root chakra. So even though you're diving deep, like spiritually and intuitively, it's still grounding yourself. Doing this grounds yourself, and it'll help you feel like more light, ironically. And I keep thinking of this 10 of Wands with it, like lighten your load by connecting with Spirit. And it reminds me of that verse in the Bible. This is for like anyone, no matter your beliefs, but like when Christ says, my yoke is light. Like, you're not meant to do this by yourself, okay, Capricorn? Like, you like to be the boss, but, a boss, they have employees. An emperor has a kingdom. Like, you have people. We all support each other. It's the same bottom line, okay? I'm speaking in your language. So now I'm gonna pull the tarot. Wow, I didn't even pull the tarot. That is crazy. You guys got a whole reading off Oracle, but I'm gonna pull some tarot cards. I'm just gonna pull 4 tarot cards just to get the overall energy. See if there's any specific situations, you know, that happened or that are coming up. And then we're going to round out your reading. But I can't believe I went that long just doing Oracle. Like, this is the length I'm at now is the length that like all the other signs were. So y'all are having a life-changing month, definitely. And it makes sense with that full moon in your first house. Okay. So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, what do my dear Capricorns need to hear for the month of June 2021? Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ, I'm asking that you protect us and only give us information that'll help enlighten them and bring them to the best possible possibility with no harm to them or anyone else. Thank you. Is this 2 or 3? 2. Talking about that first card is like screaming big energy to me. Bottom of the deck, Magician. I mean, could it get any better? You guys can do whatever you want this month. You have everything you need to create what you want, and I feel like you're feeling like you in your elements. First week, 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Second week, 3 of Cups, and then that 6 of Swords reverse. Let me get it clarified for that 6 of Swords reverse. But yeah, your whole month is bomb. Like, that change that's happening with that 8 of Wands, that's quick change. You didn't see this. Okay, you didn't see this change coming, but it's bringing you to a state of balance. You have the 8 of Wands to the 6 of Pentacles. And I feel like this could be like a new job as well. Like, you could have left a new job really quickly, brought you to a new job real quickly. It could have also been a relationship moves really fast, and now you're in an equal give and take. Like, you're finally, you know, feeling balanced in that relationship. In the third week, we have with that 10 of Gabriel and the Angel of Strength and all that, we have the 3 of Cups. And this is beautiful because even though community was reversed in week 2, look what's in week 3, the 3 of Cups. Like, you're finding your soul tribe, just like I was saying before. You're finding your soul tribe. And that led to the 6 of Swords reverse. And the 6 of Swords reverse, when I see it, to me, it's someone still feeling stuck in the past a bit, or someone who feels like they have to go back. Like, to me, it's like bringing people with them type energy. I don't know. And it's the same, it's with this unrequited love and stuff too. So I feel like, yeah, this could be for those people who went back to an older person, but it still brought you guys to a new place. Or I feel like Spirit could be warning you guys to like not go back to the old insecurities. But then what also came out with that was the High Priestess. And I feel like this is you guys connecting to your crown chakra. Like, that was the overall energy earlier with Archangel Metatron, and realizing that you can get all the answers you need and the comfort you need from source. So you guys are definitely in your element this month. You guys are learning to expand your element. The world is your comfort zone. I feel like that's what I'm going to call your reading, because you're realizing that you could feel at home anywhere. Okay, anywhere. Like, once you are comfortable anywhere, then like you can manifest anywhere. Like, life is great. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups reverse. So with this energy as the overall energy for the bottom of the deck, look what's under here, 2 of Pentacles. I just had to look. I felt this energy for you guys too. I said at the beginning. This is you guys reconnecting to your childhood passions, getting in touch with your solar plexus chakra again, like I was mentioning, and just reconnecting with yourself and your soul family. I'm getting soul family, reconnection to self, finding your intuition, and learning how to juggle life and master it. And I feel like y'all gonna do it, okay? So that is all I have for my wonderful Capricorns. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, once again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I know you'll like it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.